tweet out my camera is dying because I thought I had the thing plugged in and it was not. So this will be very quick. So now, boom, okay. All right, camera's dying because I had the battery plugged in. Well, I had the battery in the charger, but the charger wasn't plugged all the way into the outlet. I have another battery trying to charge right now, but it's kind of dead. So I'm gonna go as fast as I can, as quickly as I can. I don't even really want to do this for a long time, so we'll do it. If it cuts out too quickly, I'll try to go put the other battery in and get what we can out of that, and then we're out of here. I apologize. Not gonna waste any time. Let's get to the intro. Gonna try not to gonna try to behave myself. Gonna try to keep it cool. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Pouting with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Pouting. I Hate Sean, and the Knicks laid an egg tonight against the Hawks, 112-99. Again, we were up by 23 points. This is something that just feels all too familiar. The PTSD is kicking in. I'm going to try not to be really, really angry. So where do I start, bro? Where do I start? We were up by 23 points. Everything was flowing. We were running the floor well. We were defending. We were closing out on all their threes. We were getting over the screens. We were boxing out. We were rebounding. We were getting offensive boards. We were doing everything. I didn't even really know what to talk about at halftime hopefuls because so many things were going well. Going into the half, that lead collapsed. It became, I think, a 7-point lead, 6-point lead, whatever it may be. We just let them chip away at it. It was really weird. I'm not really understanding. Where do I start, man? Like, we saw this story too many times last season. Somebody said, how do I feel about Tibbs? Would I fire Tibbs? Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to, I said it. I was starting off with a clean slate this year. He's done things that have been reminiscent of things he's done in the past. I don't think this one game is enough for me to be like, hey, fire him. But, I mean, like, this can't become a habit. This can't become a trend. Evan Fournier can't start anymore, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I tried so hard to be nice. I tried to start off on a good, clean slate, clean foot, whatever. Evan Fournier can't start. I don't even want to watch Drew play basketball anymore. But he can't be a starter. I'm not saying this loss is all on him. But let's eliminate the things we can eliminate and fix the problems we can fix to start moving toward a solution. There are no reasons, 0 reasons. I don't care what anybody says. I was told, oh, he's a shooter, blah, blah, blah. He's the best shooter on the team. I have to sit there and deal with the fact that this dude doesn't contribute to basketball winning basketball in any other way because he's such an elite shooter. He was 1 for 6 tonight, 1 for 4 from 3. He had 3 points. Oh, he's not giving us anything. Evan Fournier is not giving us elite shooting this season to the point where we have to worry about have to forego the fact that he doesn't do anything, literally nothing else. Literally nothing else. He can't guard his shadow. He doesn't rebound. He doesn't close out well. Like, he contributes nothing else to the game. Emmanuel Quickly deserves to start, bro. Start Emmanuel Quickly. He plays excellent defense. We're a better team when he's on the floor. He had, 16 rebounds tonight? That's just effort, bro. That's just effort. 16 boards. 16 boards, 11 points, 16 boards, 4 assists, 3 for 8, 1 for 4 from 3. Not a great shooting night. Hopefully he starts shooting the ball better. Like the homie Jerry Ferrara tweeted me and said he needs to start shooting and he seems to have lost some confidence. I hope he gets that confidence back in his jumper. You know how you get a player's confidence back? You put him in the starting lineup. Start Emmanuel Quickly, bro. Quentin Grimes is healthy, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't miss more games after this. You want to work him back into the lineup, whatever. Okay, I'm cool with starting Grimes. I love Quentin Grimes. But Quick has earned it. When you talk about earning it, he's earned it. I know you couldn't give it to Grimes because he wasn't here, he wasn't playing. Evan Fournier has not earned it. He's not earning it right now, bro. And this is about the same point in the season last year where I got tired of it. We were like 8 games into it. He has not earned it. Move him from the starting lineup, please. Please, because this is the guy who often you're not able to close with. And the time you did close with him, it was a mistake. He is not a starter. And so you're going to have to fix the things that make you seem like a terrible coach. These are the reasons that people can't stand. Just get rid of Evan Fournier, bro. He shouldn't even be on the team anymore, but he shouldn't be starting. Obi Toppin played excellent in the first half. Sniping. He was shooting 50% from three for the season. He was like 11 for 20. It was 55%, and he missed a couple. But sniping, running the floor, impacting winning basketball. That should be reflected in how many minutes he plays, bro. That should be reflected. It should matter what he does. And we talk about confidence and things like that. Like, how long, I don't understand. In the words of Nipsey Hussle, how long can I say dedicated? How long till opportunity means preparation? It doesn't make any sense, bro. No matter what Obi does, he gets hooked. No matter what he does, he plays 15 minutes. No matter how well he plays. No matter how well he plays, and no matter if Julius doesn't have it going on that night. And there's a lot of times in this game where Julius Randle frustrated me. He frustrated me a lot. And I'm trying, once again, not to be on this whole, I'm not carrying last year over. We can still evaluate what we saw today. Julius Randle was not good. He was not good. He was forcing. There were plays where he slowed down the flow, where he could have just simply made a pass, made a swing, hit a cutter, anything, and got our offense flowing, and it stagnated because he was trying to, ISO and do whatever. That needs to stop. That needs to stop. We need to stop that. The coach needs to stop him from doing that. Mitchell Robinson was great. Honestly, at this point, in my opinion, if you're going to put Mitch in situations where you don't put him back on the floor at all, let him play through the fouls. I don't care. There's no point in Mitchell Robinson ending a game with 4 fouls. Because he went out of the game when he picked up his 4th, and he never came back in. He never came back in, and he impacts the game too much. So if that's the case, just leave him on the court, bro. I would feel more comfortable with Mitchell Robinson fouling out. And he shouldn't have picked up his 4th. That third foul was ridiculous. The over the back on DeAndre Hunter, horrible call. Never seen an over the back call like that in my life. That was terrible. He simply reached his arm out, tipped the ball to himself, and got it. Like he does all the time because he's the best offensive rebounder in the league. Now the 4th one, Mitch, you can't pick that up. He ran in there and just ran into everybody. That's an over the back foul, yes. And once you pick up that 3rd one, which is not your fault, you need to be more cognizant and not pick that 4th one up. But honestly, once he picks up that 4th one in the 3rd quarter, just keep playing him, bro. Because too often now we're seeing him get pulled and not come back in the game, and now we're messing with his minutes. Play him. Play him until he can't play anymore. I don't care. Just keep him on the court. Keep him on the court. We got killed on the boards after he left the game. Keep him on the court. Jalen Brunson. Solid, but could be better. RJ, I don't even really know what to say about the individual performances from the players because I feel like we watched 2 different games tonight. We watched 2 different games. We watched the Knicks play excellent basketball, ball buzzing around, humming, running the floor, 11-0 run, 18-0 run, whatever you want to call it. We were playing great basketball. And I know that basketball is a game of runs, but when you have your foot on a team's neck like that, there's no way they should get back in the game. There's no way there should be a 40-point swing. A 40-point swing. This is the 3rd time. What's the tweet that Sean tagged me? Hold on. Let me see something. I hope the camera doesn't go out while I'm looking for it. I just shared it without comment because I have no words. 23-point lead for the Knicks tonight is tied for the team's 3rd largest blown lead in the loss over the last 30 seasons. Over that span, the Knicks have led by 23-plus points and lost in 5 games. 3 of those have come in the calendar year 2022. I'm exhausted, bro. I'm exhausted. I tried to move with a clean slate, but I have PTSD from what I endured last season, and I don't want that starting at all. At all. We watched the same thing today with a better team. We have a better team. We are a better team than the Atlanta Hawks, bro. I fully believe it. I believed it coming into this game, and I believe it leaving the game. We're a better team. There's no way this should have happened. It's unacceptable, bro, and we can't keep watching it. It can't keep happening. I can't keep putting up with it. I don't want to get on here and spin around in the chair and call anybody a criminal or a war criminal or say that anybody needs to be fired, but that can't continue. So from the next game, Evan Fournier should be out the starting lineup. Change something. That's my thing. I'm pissed. I don't like what I saw. I don't want to see it again, and we need to start making changes. We need to start making the rational changes that should be made. Evan Fournier should not start the next game, and he should not start ever again. But if we die on this hill and we keep running with this same lineup and Evan keeps doing the same thing, then yeah, that's going to be a coaching issue. That's a coaching issue. I can't put the whole like one game. I'm annoyed. I'm pissed off. I saw Morris said to me that it's disingenuous to say one game has been bad in other games too. There have been issues. There have been moments that piss me off. But this game right here is horrible. This game was terrible. This game was awful. Abysmal. Every other word you can use that is a synonym of bad. A different degree of horrible. Whatever. This game was awful. But I can't go off this one game alone to say fire the guy. Not because I started on a clean slate. But if no changes are made, that's going to show me that we're in the same boat we were in last season. If we come out and do the same exact thing going forward, it is clear. I think everybody, there were a lot of people who opposed me on this 48 thing before. I've been here. And I tried to come around to where y'all are at because I was like, I don't want to be an angry guy. I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be yelling. I don't want to be sweating in the post-game shows. But there's no reason for that guy to be starting on this basketball team at all. That change needs to be made. And if we keep dying on that hill, then it shows me that the coach is doing the same things he was doing last season, and that's going to lead us absolutely nowhere. And then I'm going to start being jealous of Nets fans for firing their coach. Let's get to the comments, man. Claudia said, let's make this quick, bro, so you can get to join the club. Oh. All right, so the camera just went out. The other battery I have probably has a little bit of juice on it. I'm going to go grab that, try to get through these comments, and we can get out of here. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. Oh. All right, man. Thanks for sticking around. All right, Claudia, let's get to join the clock quicker. Man, listen, we all need stress relievers of any kind after that one. That was terrible. Jamal said, also, enough with Tibbs. And hey, man. You guys see me trying, right? You see me. I've been trying my absolute best. I'm really trying hard. But, like, bro, come on. Come on. Oh. What's this party? No question the Hawks have a better... Yeah, the Hawks have the better coach. We knew that from the playoff series, though. That's my thing. And while we're on the topic, in the Hawks playoff series, the fact that Reggie, like they hit Trae Young on Reggie Bullock for 34 minutes. Reggie Bullock played 34 minutes and scored 0 points with Trae Young on him. And we never exploited that. We never tried to like find switches. There were times when Trae Young was matched up on RJ, and we just made RJ stand in the corner. And I'm yelling like, yo, can we put anytime that Trae Young is our RJ, we should stop everything, put RJ in the post, and clear the side. And see what they're gonna do from there. We never ever made Nate McMillan go to his plan B. I wanted to see, like, okay, hunt Trae Young and then see what his counter is for that. He never had to go to his counter. He didn't even have to be a good coach in that series. It was gross. Vito said, we are so clearly a better team when Obi is on the court. I genuinely believe any other coach will play him 25 plus minutes. Bro, there is no way that Obi Toppin should be not playing 15 minutes, bro. Obi Toppin is playing 15 minutes regardless of how well he plays. And then we see him have a great first half and a not-so-hot second half, and I wonder why. It's crazy, bro. It's like it doesn't matter what he does. It's the same time. Now, he doesn't even get extra time to rock while he's cooking. It doesn't matter. He can hit 4 straight threes. He is coming out at the same exact time every single time. That's not... Put the substitutions on manual, bro. I asked last game. We're going with these auto rotations, and like I said, even in 2K, bro, if you have your 2K rotate, go try it. Turn on 2K right after this. Put our auto rotations and get hot with a guy who doesn't have a lot of minutes. And I bet they leave him in the game. Because it's common sense. But it doesn't matter. Our rotations are not merit-based. I'm tired of hearing it. Don't lie to me. To tell the truth, I don't listen to you. Because I don't like being lied to. And that's just unacceptable, bro. It's unacceptable. Like, what we saw tonight is unacceptable, and as fans, we deserve better. And I'm hoping that moving forward, we get better. That's all. I'm hoping that moving forward, we stop seeing Evan Fournier in the starting lineup because it doesn't make any sense. There is no logical, merit-based reason for Evan in the starting lineup. I don't care what anybody says. I'm done pretending I care what anybody says about that. There isn't one. He's not an NBA starter, and he's definitely not a starter on this team. I don't care how much you paid him. The Heat gave Duncan Robinson 5 years, $90 million, and sat him on the bench and let him collect DMPs in front of the entire world in the playoffs. I don't care how much you paid him. $78 million poorly spent on the bench is better than $78 million poorly spent on the court. And I will say that until I'm blue in the face because it is absolutely true. So miss me with this whole, oh, they pay him too much. Miss me with the whole, he's the best shooter on the team. It doesn't matter. How much better is he as a shooter than Quentin Grimes, Manuel Quickly, even Cam Reddish? Cam Reddish and Evan Fournier both went 1 for 4 from 3 today. Cam Reddish is capable of going 1 for 4 from 3. What makes Evan the superior shooter? And he does nothing else. Like, nothing else. He doesn't create well. I literally have aneurysms when he puts the ball on the floor. He's not a good playmaker. He can't beat anybody off the dribble. He can't defend to save his life. He doesn't hit the boards. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything except shoot the ball. And he's not even doing that at a very high level. So why do we continue to try him out in the starting lineup? And how long is it going to take until we make that switch? Because we should have done it all year last year and it never happened. And so I'm not going to be on the whole, I'm not going to lead the fire Tibbs charge. I'm not. I just don't want to do it. I don't have the energy for it this year. I did a lot last year. I don't have the energy. But bro, we cannot continue, fix the problem. There's a problem. Fix it. We're not gonna fix everything that's wrong with the team overnight. Every game isn't gonna go perfectly, but you can make tweaks as you see fit, and you shouldn't have to wait forever. And I don't have any confidence in waiting because we saw last year, I made this same exact video with this same exact tone. Maybe at this same exact time. It was late November, maybe early December. But I believe it was late November. Same exact video. Same exact thing. Evan Fournier can't start. He started shooting better in the second half of the season, great. But it's the same issue. And I don't want this to go on all year. I don't want to complain about it all year. I don't even like complaining. I really don't. Please. Do the right thing. Word to Spike Lee. Come on. Eric said, hit that like button. Yes, sir. Hit the like button, please. Subscribe. Tell a friend. Obi would like to get traded. Don't regurgitate things that are said by people that are just saying things to say things. And I think it's really irresponsible how people with platforms will say certain that. I don't know, bro. If you have a platform, especially, you shouldn't say something unless it's really, really rooted in fact. You shouldn't regurgitate things that are narratives because then it's irresponsible in my opinion because then somebody takes it and they say it over there, then somebody says it over there, then somebody says it over there. Now this person heard it from here, and here, and now they start to feel like it's legitimate because they've seen it in multiple places, but it all spawns from you running your mouth over something that's completely illegitimate. And people have to stop doing that. If you have a platform, please cut it out and be responsible. Jamal said, and play Obi at the 3. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Something. I'm telling you, he was shooting 50% from 3. Play him at the 3. Make him your shooter. Evan Fournier is this great shooter. He's not even shooting as well as Obi. Make Obi your shooter who isn't as good. Obi can let guys walk by him defensively. What, are you worried about him not being able to guard the perimeter? Neither can Evan Fournier, but we start him every night. So play Obi at the 3. I don't care. If you want to have a rim protector at all times, Hart's playing well, cool. Play Obi at the 3. 2 or 3 minutes per half so that he can get at least to 20 minutes. Do something. Don't just keep this whole archaic formula of, okay, he's going to play the minutes that Julius isn't on the court, even though Julius plays 34 minutes a night. Because what room are you leaving for him to grow? And then you're not even flexible on Julius's minutes either. Julius is it's rigid. Julius is going to play the minutes that Julius is going to play every single night, regardless of how well Obi Toppin is playing. That seems irresponsible to me. Also, shout out IQ with 16 boards. Yo, my guy, defensively, on the boards, he's everywhere. And I just hope that he starts to lean into himself more as a shooter. I think that he struggled. I think that, like, part of the hesitation to shoot comes with, like, everybody, oh, he's a ball hog, he doesn't pass enough, blah, 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 blah. And so he's so worried about playmaking and getting everybody else involved and running the offense. Bro, shoot it. Shoot the ball quick, please. And I don't blame Tibbs for that because Tibbs has encouraged him to shoot. He said he has a very green light. Like, he's always emphasized that. Quick, shoot the ball. I don't care what these idiots on Twitter say about you being a ball hog or a bad person or you not passing and looking for your teammates. They don't know anything, and they're going to say what they're going to say regardless of what you do. Shoot the ball quick. You were one of the best players on this team. Shoot the ball. You've been this team's best defender by far this season. You've been this team's best rebounder damn near. Shoot the ball quick, please. And Quick deserves to play. He deserves to start, and he deserves to play 30 minutes a game every single night without question at this point. Without question. Claudia said, Tibbs now has a reputation for blowing 20-point leads, by the way. He doesn't adjust. He doesn't care. Any other coach would call a timeout and change something. He doesn't change anything. He doesn't change anything, bro. He acts like he's incapable of adjusting, and it's so demoralizing as a fan, bro. It's truly demoralizing. Like, this game was really hard to watch. And yes, the players are the players, and they're on the court, and they're responsible for what's happening. But we see no adjustments, bro. No, not even while we're losing the lead do we see adjustments. Just, all right, keep doing it. Oh, it's not working? All right, well, keep going. We don't see any adjustments. It's gross. Master Swift said, tonight just taught us what we already know about certain players and the coach. Damn, when Jamal gets to this point, you know it's a lot because that's the biggest Julius supporter. He said, two of Julius, Evan, and Rose need to be gone, hopefully all three. I don't want Derrick Rose to catch strays, but these are things I said in the offseason. I still think that Julius is capable of playing well for this team. I just think that, how do I put this? I think that we are stuck with whatever version of Julius we get because of the coach that we have. And so I think that Julius has been better. He hasn't been great, honestly. He hasn't. I've tried to talk myself into him being really, really good. And I know what he's capable of being. And so, but whatever we get from Julius, we're going to get from him, and we're going to get it for 34 minutes. No matter how well Obi is playing. That's my issue. That's my issue with the Julius thing. Because sometimes you don't have a great night. Sometimes you're not really feeling it. But I think that, once again, Mr. Listen to the Game, I hate that I'm doing this. I hate that we're less than 10 games into the season and I'm doing this. But this was such a disgusting display of basketball, bro. This was really gross. Like, the Milwaukee game, it's like, hey, man, tough night on the road, tough team. You missed shots. It's okay. The Cleveland game, frustrating. Really frustrating, especially because we had it. But, hey, man, tough night, tough team. They hit 23 threes. What are you going to do? Tonight, though, inexcusable. Completely inexcusable, bro. And I'm angry. And I hate being angry. Neil said, free IQ, free Obi. I look forward to them playing on their new teams. Bro, I don't want my guys traded, man. I don't want my guys traded at all. But I want to see them get an opportunity to thrive. And granted, Quick has been playing like 27, like he's playing a lot of minutes. I'm not even too mad about Quick's minutes. But I mean, at this point, there's no reason for him to be sitting behind Evan Fournier. Just start the guy. Start him and play him 30 minutes and stagger his substitutions. So take out Brunson at a certain point, put in Rose, have Quick out there, and then, come on, son. What are we doing? Evan Fournier should not still be playing basketball on this team. Now that Quentin Grimes is healthy, hopefully, Evan Fournier shouldn't be playing. And I was cool. I thought Grimes would be the starting too, but at this point he hasn't earned it because he hasn't been able to play, he hasn't been healthy. So start Quick, bro. There's no reason for Evan Fournier to start or play. Please. Um, Jamal said Drew has reverted to last year, the last few games, and I hate it. It's been bad, bro. It's been ugly. It's been really ugly, and I've been trying not to jump out the window on it. I've been trying to chill. I've been trying to go with the Julius we saw in preseason and the Julius we saw for the first couple of games. And I'm still not gonna jump out the window on it, but oh my goodness, please snap back into like what you are supposed to be on this team. There was my least favorite play from Julius this game, bro. He had the ball. And I believe we had numbers. It was like a secondary break kind of situation. He had the ball on the left corner, not all the way in the corner, but on the left corner, left wing, whatever, along the baseline. RJ was wide open across the court, but hey, man, maybe you don't want to make the cross court pass. Like it's a basketball sin, even though it works when you make it. But maybe you don't want to make the cross court pass. Cool, I get it. Brunson was open at the top of the key, like slightly to the right of the top of the key, at the top of the wing. Brunson was wide open. Could have got it to him. Could have swung it back to the middle of the court so that we could rotate it around. Okay, you don't do any of that. Cool. Brunson cuts down the lane. Wide open still because he was very open at the top and we're at an advantageous position. So he cuts and there's still nobody stopping him. The ball should be leaving your hands at this point. Nothing. He then turns to ISO his man, crosses over, dribbles off his foot or whatever, turns it over. And is turning it over, like sometimes you lose the ball. It happens. Guys lose the ball. But like looking off your teammates who are open to then attack in isolation, and then losing the ball, that's horrible. That's egregious. That's a mistake to this is terrible. Leo was good. What's the definition of insanity again? Doing the same exact thing and expecting different results. And that's what we watched all season last year. When we this game tonight, we had like 5 of these in like a month last year. How many do we have to have this year? That's my question. My frustration and my anger, as angry and frustrated as I am about tonight's game, tonight's loss, that's not where all this is stemming from. My frustration comes from how much of this do we have to see? How many times do we have to see what we saw tonight? Because I know last year we watched this on a loop. We watched this on a loop last year. And so I'd like to ask, how many of these do we have to see? Jamal said, I don't care if it's game plan or what, but it needs to stop. It needs to stop, bro. It needs to stop. I think it's just a lack of adjustment. The game plan clearly was solid. We came out and had a 23-point lead. That's game plan, right? Everything was flowing. Everybody was touching the ball. Everything was going well. We were scoring. We were running in transition. We were having a good time. Crowd was involved. Everything you could ask for. And then it started slipping away. And in those moments where it starts to slip away, you're supposed to adjust. We saw no adjustment throughout the entire night. Oh, yeah. Vito said, I would rather watch Deuce play basketball than Evan, by the way. 100%. With 200%. 1,000%. Would rather watch Deuce play than Evan Fournier. Easily. I don't want to watch Evan Fournier play basketball anymore. And I tried not to be here. Just let the record show that I tried not to be here. I'm gonna start speeding up through these. Vito said I would rather. Oh, my bad. Keith was good. Let's make this quick and easy, Sean. You need that joint tonight. Hey guys, relax. My mom be watching these. Anthony Vasquez said pain indeed. So much pain. Vito said already went through the whole season of Fire Tibbs. There is no way we go through this again. I can't go through a whole season of this, man. He's got to change something. It's got to change. Ulysses was good. Oh, I'm going to be really angry, though. We handed ATL that game. Evan Fournier needs a DMP next to his name and shipped to the Philippines. Bro, get rid of him, bro. I should not have to keep watching him play basketball. What is he contributing? Especially when you consider the fact that he's not shooting extremely well. Like, offensively, I don't think he's been a net positive, honestly. Okay. Offensively, he's been okay. He's been okay. I think his best game is 3 for 6 from 3, which is a good game. I think he had 14 points and he was like 4 of 11 from the field and 3 for 6 from 3. Solid game. Not a solid enough game to be really bad at everything else. Sorry. You can't be really bad at everything else, bro. Timo, what's good, my guy? How you feeling, man? I wish this was under better circumstances. I wish this was a prosperity. But I'm good, man. How you doing? Jamal said it's join the clock. Get out of here. Light one up. Hey, man. Yeah, everybody, man. Everybody do what you got to do. Eric said, can we start a GoFundMe to buy out Fournier's contract? I have $3. Timo said, like, what is the coaching staff seeing? We can't even break down the zone. It's gross, bro. It's really gross. It's really nasty. We see a zone, and we look like, and it's funny because, like, in a couple of games earlier this season, I think the Pistons went zone on this, and we broke it down. We looked good. I was like, okay, cool, we're moving the ball. That won't be a thing again. Wrong. It's a thing. Again. Jamal said, Johnny Bryant for head coach, in my opinion. I fully support that endorsement. I'm trying not to be like this year, man. I don't want to be like this. Also, shout out to the Knicks for this hoodie. I got it at an event that I went to last year, and I've designed it, and the Knicks paid for it. So, shout out to the Knicks. It's cool in the back, too. When you got to show off the whole fit, I haven't gotten to wear it anywhere, so I had to show it. I've had it for a minute now. They must have had comments. I said I was going to do this quickly. I'd be lying. It's because once I start, I don't want to not read people's comments. All right, but I'm going to, like, speed read. All right, let's do this. You don't need to earn anything on this Knicks team when you're above the age of 30. Bro. Jamal said, need way more of that running gun we saw from the first few games. And from the first half, bro. We were running, bro. We were pushing in transition. It was beautiful to see. Jeff, my guy. First comment of the year, Sean. Thanks for hopping on. Please explain why we're waiting for Grimes to start over Fournier. Quickly is clearly better than Fournier now. Jeff, you be spitting. You know the vibes, bro. It's always love. I appreciate you. Thanks for being in here. And exactly. We don't have to wait for Grimes at this point. Like, I understood. Okay, you wanted to give the job to Grimes. He didn't get to take it. Whatever. Okay, cool. Quickly is better than Fournier, and he's earned it. He is earning it. He deserves it. Give him the job. Give him the job. This is very simple. That's what I need to see. I would feel slightly encouraged and some more, like, faith in, you know, the coaching staff and all that stuff if I see, Evan Fournier move to the bench and quickly be a starter. Because why not? Why not? Why not? Because you started the season one way and you got to stick with it? Because I don't even have anything to finish that sentence because it doesn't make sense. Keith said, Randall did very well as a role man in the first few games, essentially non-existent tonight. I don't know why we're not getting it, bro. I don't know what's going on. It's too much of the, like, ISO and set. Like, no. Like, we need to get back to Randall as a role man, hitting him in the short roll, letting him go to work, setting him up on one-on-one on the weak side. Like, why are we getting away from that? I was very encouraged by it, and we're getting away from it and we're regressing. Trees was good. Please, never again, no ISO Randall. I don't want to see it. We don't need to see it. You can set Randall up for isolations by having him operate in the pick and roll, getting it in the short roll, and taking it on that side where he has one-on-one on the weak side, and he can make a quick move and go. We don't need to see him coming down and setting up against the entire defense. We don't need to see it. He was better when we weren't seeing that. It was better for him. It was better for the team, and we've gotten away from it. I don't know why. Keith said, Macri also made a good point saying that Randall and RJ might just not be a good fit for each other, and it's easy to see who the team should stick with. And Randall and RJ look good together early in the year. Like, they look like the ball was flowing between them. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what we're seeing anymore. The only adjustment has been to get away from what was working. Tree said, let's not wait till the end of the season to see Obi starting. Hey, bro, don't hold your breath. Obi's playing extremely well, but I would like to at least see him be left on the court when he's playing really well. Let's take baby steps. Dia said Tibbs is atrocious. He needs to be fired. Why revert Randall to his last year's role when he played good for the 3 first games? Ship Fournier to the moon and give RJ a bigger role in the offense. Dia, that's an excellent comment. That's an excellent comment. I won't say he needs to be fired, but yeah, why revert Randall to his last year's role? Because he started off playing really well, and it was in him being off the ball mainly, and now he's kind of looking like he was looking last year, and it's really not fair to us. And yeah, ship Fournier to the moon and give RJ a big role in the offense, 100%. Jamal said, there's a chance this loss snowballs into something very unpleasant. Bro, this loss was nasty, bro. This loss has the makings of something very unpleasant. I would really like to go into Philly and get a win, because if not, and then we come back to face ball, this could get so disgusting. Tree said 100. Diaz said, RJ was the only good player on the ball. Brunson is good, but he needs someone to share the ball with, and RJ should be the guy, not Randall. RJ should be getting those secondary touches for sure. But instead, RJ is getting tertiary touches, and honestly, he's almost the 4th option as far as on the ball goes, because Julius runs that 2-man game with Fournier, and we get Fournier touches. I don't need any of those, bro. I need 0 touches of Fournier trying to penetrate and Fournier playmaking. I don't need any of that. If Fournier is going to be in the starting lineup, you stand there and wait. Stand there and wait. The rest of our offense is predicated on getting into the paint, and we will try to kick it out to you, and you can shoot the ball. Or you set some movement screens for him, whatever, and have him coming off screens, off the ball, and stepping in the shots. But he does not need to be creating, bro. He does not need to be dribbling. He doesn't need to be going between the legs and crossing over. This is not France, okay? Okay? This is not France. This is not FIBA. We don't need to see Evan Fournier doing any of that. If he's going to be on the court, stand there and wait for the ball. Keith said, at least the lottery is looking great this year. Not like the Knicks have any chance of getting Wembanyama because the fans keep paying for this team no matter how bad we are. Hey, man, I don't think we're that bad, but, Metro said, send Evan to LA. They need him more than us at the moment. This team necessitates the use of Quickly or Grimes as the 2 from next game and moving forward. Metro, excellent comment. Excellent comment. LA could definitely use Evan Fournier, and we definitely need to have Quick or Grimes in starting lineup. Smooth was good. Just let it out. We all feel the pain, bro. I'm sick, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. I don't want to be doing this all year. I don't want to do this all year, bro. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why. Neil said, I need Jalen Brunson to grow a spine and take the damn ball from Julius. We didn't tamper to get him just for him to be Kemba from last year. Neil, excellent comment. Excellent comment. But I need the coach to have the ball go. Like, we looked really good when everything was running through Jalen. It should be running through Jalen and secondary running through RJ. And Julius should be getting what he can off of them and what they create. We should not, I don't get it. And I'm not, this isn't even an angry at Julius thing. That works better for Julius. Julius is better that way. Julius is better that way, and it makes the team better. I don't know why we're getting away from that. Timo said Brunson needs to be the number 1. Why is he deferring to the other 2 guys so much? He's deferring to Julius way too much, and he's deferring to Fournier. Listen, bro. Tree said, yo, can we burn the statement jerseys, put them in the dumpster fire with the creamsicle joints and anything else made for marketing? I like the statement jerseys, but I hate the way we played in them in the second half, man. Eric King said Tibbs always lying about listening to the game. Man, I don't want to be angry at Tibbs guy all year, man. I don't have the energy for it. I don't have the energy for it. I just hope that we see changes moving forward, and that we prioritize the things that make the team best. Timo said, is it some sort of sick hazing where Brunson has to watch Randall Fournier 2-man game while he sits in the corner? Insanity, bro. Literal insanity. I don't understand it. I just don't understand what the coach is seeing out there. Neither do I. Smooth said, Evan tricked the front office. Bro, trade that man. Bench that man. Whatever it takes, please. Landis said, I don't want to be here. Bro, I don't want to be here either, bro. I want to be in post-game prosperity. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be complaining about the coach. I don't want to be about asking for lineup changes. I don't want to do any of this. I don't even like this show. I say it all the time. I do not like post-game pouting. I don't. Post-game prosperity? Greatest time in the world. Love it. Post-game pouting, I love being here with you guys. I love that y'all pull up. I love that y'all watch it. I appreciate the support. We appreciate it at TKW. But I don't like this show. I don't like complaining. And I hate losing. So complaining about losing, oh, gross combination. Jigga Man Porto, what's good, bro? Tell him, Sean, hey, man, I wish I didn't have to tell him. Facts, clickbait posts. Yeah, I don't like people with platforms who do irresponsible things. It's nasty. It's really nasty. Jamal said, Evan ain't tricked the front office. He was never that guy to begin with at all. Treat said this had to be their slowest, worst ball movement display of the season. Those turnovers got Murray his momentum. Bro, that was ridiculous, bro. That was insane. The way we just kept throwing lazy passes, he was stealing every pass, and we were still throwing lazy passes. And it's like, bro, at what point are you going to start being more cognizant of how we're passing the ball? And then it was like just a snowball effect of turnovers. Everybody started turning the ball over. Oh, Jamal said, also, I don't know if Tibbs has lost the locker room, but this is the way to do it. Play favorites and blow huge leads by not making adjustments. Happened in Chi-Town, happened in Minnesota, happening now. It's the same script, man. It's the same script. We just got to watch the movie, unfortunately. Landis said, at this point, what's the harm in experimenting? Try something. Landis, I have PTSD, bro, because that is what I try something. Try anything. Do something. Try experimenting. I yelled that all year, bro. Yelled that all year. I don't have the energy for it. I can't do it again this year. Eddie said the starters can't shoot. It's not a balanced starting five. Too slow, non-athletic, and no player movement and cuts. Bro, replace Evan Fournier with Emmanuel quickly, and that gets fixed a lot. We look a lot smoother. The ball moves faster. We move faster. There's more transition. Please, I'm begging. Landon said, that hoodie tight as hell, my guy. Salute, bro. Appreciate you. Designed it myself. Jigga said, can someone explain the definition of insanity to Tibbs? Please, Tibbs, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Please do something different. Remove Evan Fournier from the starting lineup tonight, before you go to bed. Jamal said, yeah, I'm losing myself a bit. LMFAO with the Julie, right? I was shocked. Eddie said, time to make a bold move. We need to commit to Obi, Grimes, IQ, and Cam. We are not going anywhere with RJ and Julius playing together. Look, man, I don't even think RJ and Julius playing together is the problem. I think you got to fix one thing at a time. And right now, we know Evan Fournier is contributing nothing at all. So remove him from the starting lineup. Put Quick in there. Put the ball back in Jalen's hands. Have creation out of RJ, creation out of Quick. Let Julius play off of what other guys are doing. And see what you get from there. And if that still isn't working, then fix something else. But fix something. Excuse me. Jamal said, I'm not giving up on Drew yet, but something needs to change. I'm not giving up on him either. It's not his fault that the coach is letting him take the ball at the dribble again like last year. Eddie said, Randall is who we think he is. Emotional mess when things get tough. I don't think he did anything today to warrant me saying that as far as him being an emotional mess. So I'm not going to get stuck on last year. But damn, man. Keith said, it's alarming that no one ever calls out on Randall never boxing out defensively. The number of offensive rebounds that we lost was staggering for the size of that team that he has. Bro, honestly, there was a lot of not boxing out today. And I don't get it. I don't know if it's an NBA thing, but like we got to start like ending possessions, man. We got to box out, especially when the game starts to slip away from us. I feel like that's the time we should be focused on the little things the most. Like taking care of the ball, boxing out. It's simple. Eric said, Randall seems to just mentally shut down at certain points. He did not look good tonight, bro. And this is one of those nights where you can simply lean into Obi more. He was playing really well. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. What has to happen? Between Randall not looking good and Obi starting off sniping, what has to, if that doesn't get Obi more minutes, what does? Timo said, I actually don't understand what film is Tibbs watching that makes him put out the horrible product he puts out there. I asked that question a lot last year, man. When he said we got to watch the game 3 to 4 times, I said, well, what are we watching? Timo said, is he even seeing the game that's going on? I said last year that he was on the sideline with the Oculus because he wasn't watching the game. I don't want to be there this year, though, man. I'm not going to let one game put me there. Like I said, man, you just got to make changes going forward. I don't want to be this guy. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to do this. You just got to make changes going forward. You can't die on the hill. You can't do the same things that you did over and over again, and you can't continue to, try to fit a square peg into a round hole. You just can't do it. So make the change. Make the changes necessary. Do what you got to do. Adjust, please. Or in the game and over the course of multiple games, We would just like to see adjustments. That's all. I'm asking for adjustments. I'm not asking for the coach to be fired. I'm not asking for, just adjust. Please adjust. Boom. Treat said, how many do we have to see until... I'm going to leave that where you left it. Zonal said 10 points in the third is a coaching problem. What happened? Bro, the third quarter, honestly, bro, like I've seen us play some pretty bad quarters of basketball. I remember one time I took my dad and my brother to a Heat game. This was like 2 years ago. And everything was cool first half. Third quarter, we absolutely embarrassed ourselves, embarrassed me. It was gross. I felt nasty. I took 2 showers after. It was disgusting. Bro, we have to stop coming out like that in the third quarter, honestly. Like, we have to stop having terrible third quarters. And, like, we had a terrible third quarter in Milwaukee. We had a terrible third quarter tonight. And, like, we just have to have better third quarters, man. Like, I don't know what's going on. Keith said if Tibbs knew how to adjust, Burks wouldn't have played point guard for, like, 50 games last season. I try my best. I've tried my best not to bring last season into this season. But when you see things from this season that trigger things from last season, like last season was traumatic, bro. For real. And tonight was triggering. And we're asking to simply not have to endure that going forward. Eric Kang said, fire Tibbs tonight. Woo. There's going to be a lot of that in the timeline, but it's not happening, guys. Malcolm Haxworth said, what's good, Malcolm? I don't think I've seen you in here before. Malcolm Haxworth, new name. What's going on, bro? Welcome. Knicks wasting RJ and Obi talent because they scared of Randall. I just don't get how a guy can, like, what does Obi have to do to play 20 minutes in a game? What can he do? I don't think it's fair. My guy deserves better. Al Diddy, what's going on, fam? How you feeling? Way to keep your composure, Sean. I'd be crying if I had a pod. This is so sad, bro. This is a really sad game, bro. This is a really, really sad game, a hard game to watch. Thank you for that. Because honestly, I did not want to get on here. Because it was like, whoa, I'm going to be angry. And like, I'm not going to be able to compose myself. And here we are, 15 minutes into a show that I said was going to be really quick. Candace, what's good, Ace? TKW in the building, you feel me? I'm late, but I genuinely hope you cursed at least once for all of us. I don't think I did. But, if you say pick a word. Oh, man. But, son of a bitch, man. We deserve better. There we go. Like, that was, the B word is not the worst one. But, yeah, man. I'm tired of this shit. We got 2 in. But, yeah, like, that was really bad. We shouldn't have to watch that. Like, we really, as a fan base, we truly deserve better, bro. Each and every one of us, individually and as a whole, deserve better than what we saw tonight. And, okay, tonight happened. It happened already. And I personally do not believe in harping in things that you cannot change or do anything about. We can't do anything about tonight. It already happened. It's in the books. Please, moving forward, do not continue to replicate what we saw tonight. Don't continue to down this hill. That's all. Just adjust, bro. That's all I'm asking. We can't undo this game. This game happened already. We already suffered through it. We can't get the time back. We can't get the game back. It's over. But please, do not make us sit through an entire season of this, bro. Because last year, we sat through an entire season of this. We sat through the January, February, beginning of March stretch last year was some of the worst moments I've had as a Knicks fan. It was awful. It was really, really terrible because we were better, we deserved better, and we sucked. Night in and night out, we saw this movie that we saw tonight over and over and over again. And I don't want to keep watching the sequel, bro. Alex, what's good, my God? Tough loss. Tibbs needs to make better rotations and even better timeouts. Bro, we used to get angry. What happened to angry Tibbs timeouts? Why did the third quarter happen or going into the half? Like, going into the half, we should not have been in that position. The lead shouldn't have slept that much. Then coming out in the third quarter, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But yeah, the rotation's got to be better for sure. Jamal said, have a great night, Sean. Go relieve some stress, my guy. You too, bro, please. Whatever way you relieve stress. Watch a show you like. You got school in the morning. Go to sleep. Like, whatever it needs to be done, bro. Love you, bro. Appreciate you. Timo said, man, thanks for all you do for us, Sean, for real. Much love. Thank you guys for all you do for us, bro. thank you. Without you guys, this is not a show. This is not a thing. I'm just on here screaming and talking to myself. So thank you guys. Truly, it really means a lot to be able to like vent and get these feelings out with you guys. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. On behalf of TKW, we appreciate you guys for engaging with everything we do, whether it's this show, the podcast, the articles, especially on a night like tonight where the team frustrates us, the tweets. You know, you guys got us verified. You guys got verified in that process as well. So thank you guys for real. Like I want to thank you. Malcolm Haxworth said, great representative for the true fans, bro. Keep it up. Salute. That's love, Malcolm. I appreciate you. Thank you, for real. Jamal said he skipped over my Maggio quote, so I know he ain't cursed. I didn't even see it, but, I mean, I didn't see you type that quote in here, but it's here now. We know it's one of the greatest tweets of all time. And so, I mean, hey, man, this is PG-13, right? No, nobody's paying me enough to not curse for real, so... this is PG-13. The TKW, we do what we want. I'm not under any super. So I can read Kyle's tweet because it's Kyle's tweet, and you get one F word per PG-13. I learned that in the movie Be Cool. 78 million American dollars for Evan fucking Fournier. I'm sorry to people who are watch the show. I forgot why I don't curse. If people watch the show with their kids, I don't want to be cursing I like this to be a family-friendly show. So I don't like that I did that. But, yeah, man, $78 million for Evan Fournier. But once again, $78 million poorly spent on the bench is better than $78 million poorly spent on the court. Get that guy out of my starting lineup expeditiously. He should not start the next basketball game. And I said that a lot of times last season, and it never happened. He shouldn't start. He should not start. Friday night, Emmanuel Quickly should be the starting two. Easily. He's earned it, bro. There's no reason. Emmanuel Quickly's been our best defender on the team this season. He's been damn near our best rebounder. He's played with great energy. Start him. Put Evan Fournier on the bench. Don't play him. Treat said, peace, Sean. Super dope hoodie. Let's bounce back next game. Salute to you, Treats. Thank you, for real. And thank you for the hoodie. Designed it myself, once again. And shout out to the Knicks for paying for it. Kurt also said, I've been calling for Tiz to be fired since his coach of the year. Even then, the offense is trash every year. Players playing who shouldn't. He's not a great coach. Terrible coach for this young roster. I'm not going to say what you said, but I'm not going to disagree with you. You feel me? I'm trying my best. I just want him to adjust moving forward. I'm trying to let go of the past. You feel me? A wise man once said, no looking back. Don't even want to see my prom pictures. Part of the rhyme scheme, I guess I'm long with it. Let me switch it now. Back to Hell's Kitchen now. Up in Hover Office like Heat and Principal. We're at the Cold. Cold Summer. One of my favorite songs. But once again, man, love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. This is a tough night. This is a tough game. And you guys pulled up and rocked through an entire 53 minutes when I said it's going to be a quick show. Glad I was able to get to all your comments. And, please pull up in the future. Hopefully we have some more prosperous post games. This was nasty. I don't like that I had to do this. I hate complaining. I hate losing. I hate it all. But I love y'all. And that makes up for it almost. Metro said, the day the name Evan Fournier has a DNP next to it, the Knicks will win the chip. I'm telling you, man, this team goes further when Evan Fournier stops playing. I've been saying it since forever. We will be a better team when he stops playing basketball for us. But, hey, man, on that note, love you guys. Hate this such an angry show. Hate this game that we just watched. But I'm glad that I'm able to, as much as I hate complaining, as much as I hate doing this, and, I'm glad that I'm able to, I'm glad that you guys feel like I accurately express how we feel, because we truly deserve better than what we got tonight, and we deserve to not have this keep happening going forward. So I can't say it enough.